Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda and the chickens with the Timepiece Garden. They're hanging out. Like, what's up, Miss Nita? All right, what have we been doing? We've been wiring the fence. I'm going on the inside first. I'm actually going to open the door and let him out because there's a few things. So I've been using my 14 gauge, kind of like at all the junctions here to keep the wire in place, the wire fencing in place on the pole. I didn't wrap it all the way down. I think that's overkill because they're wrapped together where the panels overlap. So all I got to do is make sure the panels stick to the pole. So at the corners, does that make sense? Now I've not done these, but I can do these from outside. I don't have to be in the coop to do them. Same thing here. You can see I wired one up there. I also did it here at the corners. There's another one there. Again, just to keep the panels attached to the poles where it's easier for me to do it on the inside. You know, once you get down to about that point, I can do that from outside. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Not a good thing. So, having said that, I know, I'm sorry about the camera for a second. I'm trying to put stuff in my hand. I don't need to lose anything. Where this piece of panel here kind of folded up and over, and then there you go, I wired the piece to the one piece to the other piece. It makes sense. On this side, it's awesome. But on the bottom side there was no wire to attach it. So I got these clip thingies, and that's the tool. Makes sense? And there it goes. It puts a piece of metal all the way around it, kind of wraps them together. I know it's not focusing on it, sorry. There it goes. So, yeah, I did that every place I have an overlap like that, where I don't have, you know, a wire to attach them. So that has been awesome. You know, and I did that again on both sides. You can see it over here. You know, might be overkill. I'm trying to think of raccoons who will try and lift up a piece of wire to get in. It makes sense? They can't. One side it's wired together, you know, the other side it's clipped together. So it should be kind of impossible for them to do that. Now I've got the wire clips here because I wanted to long term hook this wire to this wire so they can't come in, you know, this way. They can't separate the two of them. And I think that'll work there. But I can do that outside. I don't have to be inside the run to do that. So having said that, chickens! 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 I want to see if they'll think about coming out. Chickens! Hi, chickens! Hi, chickens! I know it's the chickens, huh? Come on, Panda, let's see if the chickens will come outside. Huh. I know, let's see if the chickens will come outside. Chickens! Panda, Panda, down. Panda, down. Panda, down. Let's see if the chickens will come outside. Panda, down. I know, it's the chickens. I know it's the chickens, huh? I know it's the chickens, huh? Chickens! Another one you see out, that's my lead rooster. That's D'Artagnan of the Three Musketeers. I guarantee you he will be the first one out. Now, once he does, Athos and Pathos will come out behind him. Chickens! Nice guy. He's like, oh, not sure. All right. Talk to you in a few. All right. You didn't get to see it. I was on the phone, but 2 of my chickens came outside. That's actually Athos and Pathos. D'Artagnan stayed inside. I got the clips all across the top there, and I got it wired more around the frame that the door is in. So I'm actually going to open the door, and I'm moving their feeders and their water outside. I'm gonna leave the water inside, but I'm moving stuff outside. Oh, I got another one that came out. Yay! Anyway, give me a few minutes. It's the craziest thing in the world. D'Artagnan is at the door, and he's like, I'm not leaving. You can't come out. Again, Athos and Pathos are out. And I don't have a name for her yet, but one of the copper morans is out. The other copper moran is hanging out at the door. And I've been trying to entice them. Some food. So it's one of those, I gotta come out if they want the food. So I keep it just out of reach. And then I'll let them watch me back up and give it to these guys. All right, talk to you later. Just so we know, Panda's upset. She's not in the run with me. I want to get these guys used to the run before I let her in. All right. Say we'll talk to you later. Those are the 3 that came down on their own. The 4 over there, I made them come out the chicken door. So now there's 4 of them over here hanging out going, oh, this is kind of cool. And I won't lie, the 3 musketeers are like, no, we can't do that. This is madness. But it worked, they're all outside. All right, I'm gonna leave them alone for a while. Let them, hang out and explore. Part of the reason for doing that is I want to get their food out of the coop. They need to learn that they eat out here, and that way they can come out here and they can eat out here and start pooping out here. The coop itself will stay cleaner that way. All right, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. 4 amigos, 3 musketeers. It's amazing who they hang out with. But anyway, everybody's outside, which is awesome. 4 amigos have found the food, so they're pecking at it a little. Yeah. Now, I don't have the bottom wired, so I will not be setting the program. Makes sense. They only get to come outside when I'm home. So that way I can keep an eye on them. I let them out today. I'm going to be home all day today. I will be home all day for the next 4 days. So they get to, I'll come out and I'll open it up and check their food, and then make sure that at night I can put them away. you know, with no problems. And get the rest of the coop wired. And it's funny when one of them goes to scratch something, everybody runs over there. They're like, what is it? I don't know. Peck at it. So if you look at that one, I started to get her. She has a green shimmer on her black feathers. So the light's got to catch it right for the copper Moran. This one, I think it's going to be blue. I don't think it's green. There you go. You see the green? It's kind of shimmer on her feathers. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I'm enjoying the copper Morans. I like their coloring. And then there's the cuckoo Moran, just hanging out. All right, well, I'm gonna let them hang out. I'm gonna go put tools away and let them just kind of figure it out for a while. So Miss Panda, the chickens, and I will talk to you later. All right, it's 7:30, and all good chickens need to go night-night. So they're hanging out under the coop. They need to be in the coop. So guess what I get to do? Put them in the coop. Talk to you in a few. So just a quick last shot of the evening. I have the same solar power lights on the workshop that I now have on the coop that are motion active, and Panda just set it off, and that's one of them. If you come over here to the left, there's another one. The whole point of that is, should I get a critter? That makes sense? My coop lights up. That way, if it's a coyote or some other critter from the house deck, because that's the deck there in the light, I can see this. Now, I'm not excessively fond of the fact that the run is not lit. Just a thought, you know. I might get some of those Christmas tree lights. I don't know if you can see them here. There you go. I zoomed in so you could see them. That's on that plum tree that's out there in the middle of the yard. Probably a better look would be, I don't again know if you can see them. There you go. See that stringy? That's the string of line of those Christmas tree lights. Now those are also solar activated. Maybe put some of those in the run, so there's always a little bit of light. And then the motion sensor ones, for should something try and get in, I can take care of it, you know, without having to worry about a flashlight. I have one, you know. I don't walk around at night without a flashlight. I had a headlamp too, but I'm not trying to fondle a headlamp and fondle a flashlight if I'm trying to get rid of a predator. So, anyway, just thought I'd show you. My lights work. Talk to you tomorrow. There's a string of those lights. Again, these solar charge all day, and they're just kind of on at night.